There's so much I could say. I should be thankful, it could be worse, right? I've told you my pain through my lyrics. I've told you I've loved and lost. I've told you I've ached and cried. I told you dark secrets no one's known about. I've told you about all the boys and girls. I've told you about my family, the way I was raised. Gave you all an insight on who I am. Lately I've been feeling like the black sheep, feeling like I don't belong with the ones I share blood with. No amount of DNA will make me stay for the sake of it. How can I call them family when they spew hate? Hate for others, hate for me. Why do they single me out? Just trying to love my family doesn't seem possible anymore. Was always told, go live your life, have some fun before you settle down. Well, I tried. Now I'm criticized. Don't go to that concert, don't go with friends. You need to stay here with us. Was always told, don't settle too early. Don't get married young. Don't have kids while you're young. I followed that advice. Now I'm shunned for being the only one not with kids. No husband in sight. Mocking me for trying to enjoy what I've got. What about my sexuality? They have a say. I have to follow the rules. Not allowed to bat for the same team. Best way to be lonely. Never heard them say, I love you. Never heard them say, I'm proud of you. I'm always, when are you bringing a boy home? It's always, you're running out of time, you need to have kids. Everything vile said about others directed towards me. Learn to keep my mouth shut. Head low, opinion silenced. I was raised to be a robot. Speak when spoken to. Move when told. I'm a robot in a human shell. If they raised me right, maybe I wouldn't be like this. Telling paper all my pain, wasting ink on words that I'll never say. All these emotions in me, I don't know what they do. What is happiness? All I know is pain and sadness. Now look at me, running from my past, scared it's gonna harm me. All the pain inflicted, how do you reverse it? I could be silent for days, 'cause I was never taught how to clear the air. Lock myself away, 'cause I was never taught how to deal with my emotions. Blankets were the only thing I had to keep me safe. Can't remember the last time I felt safe in someone's arms. No one soothed me, not even a hush. It's always been inappropriate touches, unwanted touches that felt forced. Was never allowed to say no. I was taught to say no, just not allowed to say it. This isn't normal, I know that no amount of doctors can help me. Not even medication, all these structures make me sleepy. Used to think this is normal, turns out it's not. The way I'm programmed isn't normal, but it is to me. Pillows have caught my tears, blankets keep me safe. Afraid of the dark, even at this age. How is that even normal? Guess I drew the short straw. I'm ready to explode, all these emotions bubbling to the top, boiling, bubbling. One more move, just a little more. Can't seem to take it no more, no one listens. What's even the point? Robot in a human shell. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. I'm just trying to remember. I wrote this, I think, when I started studying again. So June last 2019. Wow. And I don't say why. Okay, awesome. So Robot in a Shell I think I would have got into an argument with somebody about something. Knowing me, I get into a lot of arguments. It's great. Because I don't fit into their freaking mold. Like, screw you. I want to be me. So, I guess, you know, I've written a lot about myself and put it out there for you guys to hear. Whether you want to hear it or not, it's a different story. You have that luxury to skip it if you want, which is up to you, I guess. But I put it out there because I feel like pen and paper is the only way that I can be me, the only way that I can confront what's going on inside my head, the only way I can confront my emotions. And since 2009, 10 maybe, I've been putting it out there for you guys to just see something, I guess. I don't do this stuff to actively chase fame. I'm doing this stuff to just clear my head. And for me, I guess like everybody says, you know, writing is therapy, and this is my therapy. Sorry, that was really long to say, but it was needed. So, Robot in a Human Shell, you know, like I mentioned, I put all my personal life in my stuff, and it helps me deal with everything. And the fact that these papers and these videos that I make have a lot of secrets that I've not told anyone. You know, I don't even think I've told psychologists. I haven't even told therapists. I don't talk to doctors. You know, I'm prescribed a lot of drugs that I'm supposed to be taking. I took them for 4 weeks and ended up just sleeping for 4 weeks, which is probably a bad thing to do. But I gave them all up. Like, I'm supposed to be heavily medicated, man. I don't want to be. So, for me, it's just like, here's an insight on a way that I'm trying to figure out how to deal with the way that I am. And it's really hard when everyone says, well, everyone around me, I should say, everyone around me says, no, you know, we want you to go and enjoy your life, but here's a leash. Wear the leash because we want you to stay. And if you try and pull away from the leash, we're going to yank you right back and have you sitting on your ass doing as you're told. Because you're not allowed to backchat. You're not allowed to say no. You're not allowed to have a life. But we want you to go have a life. Which never made sense to me. I remember hearing that a lot as a kid. I remember being told, you know, go live the life that you want. You know, don't make the same mistakes as us. Don't have kids at a young age. Don't get married at a young age. You know, don't worry about boys. Don't worry about kids. Go out. Go have fun. You want to travel the world? Go travel the world. You want to be famous? Go be famous. You know, they told me that do what I wanted to do. And now that I'm at this age where I'm wanting to do what I want to do, it's being criticized a lot. Like when I go out to concerts, I always go alone because that's what I do. But when I go to concerts, I'm being told, why are you wasting your money on this crap? When I started studying again, when I started last year, I remember telling my family, I was like, oh, I'm studying, I'm going to study and get my dream career. And they're like, why? What happens if you don't make it? You know, you've just wasted all this money. You've put yourself in debt for what? For nothing? And it sucks because it's like I've got no one to give me some positive reinforcement. Because when there is positive reinforcement, I'm like, wait, what? You're what? What does proud mean? Like, I have to Google what proud means because I've never had someone tell me that they were proud of me. Actually, it's funny, I remember one of my lecturers last year, he gave me my marks, and I was having like a crap time, but he gave me my marks and he said, Laura, you're doing really good, keep it up, and I can see you being good in this certain class. And I'm like, what? Like, I almost broke down crying in front of my lecturer because he gave me a positive comment, and it was like, wait, so I'm allowed to do this? Like, what? And oh my god, I think when he walked away from me, because he gave me my score, he gave me feedback, and then he left, I think I just sat there shell-shocked. I sat there blinking a million times over, trying not to cry, because I was like, what is this? Like, this emotion, what is this emotion? And it's weird. I mean, I'm crying now, but you know, so it's weird hearing people give me positive stuff because I'm so used to the negative stuff. And it's really hard trying to get the positives to outweigh the negatives when your whole life has been full of rules, and play by the rules and you won't get hurt. Ugh. Screw you guys, I want to get hurt. It's part of society, it's normal, you need to get hurt. Maybe not, maybe for me it is. But yeah, so that's what Robot in a Human Shell is. And I went for 10 minutes. Yay! Not the longest I've been, but cool. So I will end this video now, because I'm gonna cry. So I do best. So I will see you guys in another video.